Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Done money, lost money, XRP, Bitcoin, crypto. Where's it all going? On this special Sunday night live event, getting ready for the FOMC report on Wednesday, we're going to cover some very important points. XRP, Bitcoin, the dumb money, lost crypto, and 1 in 7 lost. And one thing you can rely on is death and taxes. This is an important announcement. I've just discovered some very important stuff. So you don't have to be stressed anymore about the economy. XRP and Bitcoin, it's all about it this week. Where are we going? You don't need to shout anymore. We've got the numbers and we've got some facts that change everything from Bitcoin to XRP. It's all going on. Remember this scandal? We covered it live. Get ready for an amazing week on the FOMC. We're going to be there. It's going to be a big week and we have all the facts for you. Are we going to be up? Are we going to crash? Get ready for the event. I'm going to bring you all this information here. So are you ready? Is it all over for crypto? I suggest not, but we do need to know a few things ahead of this major event. I'm talking about XRP, Bitcoin, and the FOMC report. That's coming up on Wednesday. Let's get into the facts. This is the event I'm taking you to after this. Jerome Powell will be live. You don't want to miss this, so you want to be ready. So what is the information in this live stream? We're going to cover all of this. XRP, Bitcoin, dumb money, lost crypto, 1 in 7 lost, death and taxes. Make sure you tap the like button and consider subscribing as well. Are you ready? Okay, let's get straight into the news. This changes everything, at least it should. Why your crypto wealth may never make it to the next generation. It's not enough just to buy your crypto. You need to own it and you need to pass it on. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be happening anymore with Michael Saylor. Looks like he's going to start selling his Bitcoin. Promised he would never sell, and it looks like he will be. But we need to be prepared. So what is in this news? Why your crypto wealth may never make it to the next generation. Many people neglect to account for cryptocurrency in their estate plans, or they don't let their heirs know how to access their crypto holdings. I've recently discovered this story and I wanted to share it with you as we get ready for the open and the big week with the FOMC report. Failure to properly plan to pass on digital assets at death can result in holdings like Bitcoin and Ether being tied up in court for a long time or lost forever. Going to give you all the information now. Please tap the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much indeed. There's more. So, roughly 1 in 7 people are leaving unclaimed property on the table. Is that you? We have a poll running right now in the chat. I'll reveal to you the score so far. Have you protected your crypto money, your asset, your estate? Let me show you this. I'll give you the link. It's below in the chat. It's also in the description. It's also in the chat for everybody right now. There you go. All right. Okay, if you want to take part in this live stream, you can do a super chat and it will read it out for you. Have you taken care of your crypto assets? 98 votes a few moments ago. Yes, 52%. No, 24%. And don't know, 23%. Well, at the end of this video, you'll know what to do. All right, so let's have a look now. I'll refresh it. We had 98. We now have 128. 52% have said yes. We'll go back to this in a few moments when I've continued the story. All right. So While the recent heavy selling in Bitcoin and Ether is rightly getting all the short-term attention, this estate planning issue is a long-term one that is likely to be Why can I not say that this evening? I wrote this early, now I can't bloody say it. Let's try that again. Exacerbated, it's easy really, as crypto adoption and ownership increase. Many people neglect to account for their cryptocurrency in their estate plans, or they don't let their heirs know how to access their crypto holdings, with surveys in recent years from Gallup and Pew Research estimating that 14 to 17% of US adults have owned cryptocurrency. Losing access to their funds is a growing concern. Leaving property or mutual funds behind in a will is pretty cut and dried, but with more and more assets placed in cryptocurrency, a large share of inherited assets are in danger of forfeiture, said Azel Bayer, partner in the estate planning administration group at law firm Farrell Fritz. This issue could be mitigated in part by crypto ETFs, which are gaining popularity with investors since the first batch of spot Bitcoin ETFs were approved by the SEC in 2024. Such as the iShares Bitcoin Trust IBIT, followed a few months later by Ethereum spot price ETFs such as the Fidelity Ethereum Fund ETF, FETH. These ETFs will follow investors' access to the crypto asset class without actually owning crypto outright, helping reduce the chances of actual crypto getting lost. Let me just delete this from the bottom of the screen. Nevertheless, estate planning mistakes among crypto owners are common and can be avoided. Here's some of the biggest issues cryptocurrency owners need to tackle sooner rather than later. So I put this together for you to consider all of these things. So first of all, wills, if they exist, often don't include digital asset language. This is important. Only 24% of Americans have a will that describes how they want their money and estate managed after their death. Only 24%. How many then do you think even think about crypto? According to a survey from caring.com, even people who have their wills in place have not updated them for years, with nearly 1 in 4 Americans saying they haven't touched their wills since their original was drafted, according to the survey. This can be problematic for many reasons. An old will may no longer reflect people's current wishes. In a crypto-specific context, anyone who hasn't updated their estate plan in the past several years may not have language to provide legal authority for the trustee or executor to gain access to digital assets. A real concern. Please do tap the like button and consider subscribing. It'd be very, very helpful if everybody does. All right. Okay. It's very common for people not to update their estate planning documents for 10, 20 years or sometimes longer. If that's the case, you're behind, says Patrick D. Owens, shareholder at Bushatter and a member of the law firm's tax benefits and estate planning practice group. Absent language about digital assets, your heirs might have to go to court to get authority for the executor or administrator of the estate to gain access to the crypto assets. Most likely they'll get access, but it's a hassle. Owen said, obviously it means time and money go into court. Interesting stuff, right? Okay, let's get some more as we count it down. We've got even with a will, crypto asset can get stuck in court. Let's discuss this. A standard will is appropriate for many people, but many attorneys recommend clients who utilize a revocable living trust as part of their estate plan. Drafting a will is less expensive, but a revocable living trust offers more privacy and can help limit the time and expense of the probate process after death. Bears advises clients to transfer their crypto to a revocable living trust so the trustees has immediate access upon the owner's death. It could be 6 to 8 months or more before a will is settled in probate, and in the meantime, heirs wouldn't have access to the assets. If the price of the crypto was going down rapidly, for example, they'd have to wait to sell if their estate caught up in the probate. Putting crypto assets in a revocable trust to avoid probate can prevent a lot of headaches. Is this of a concern to you? It should be. Let's focus on some more. Generally, the revocable trust is paired with a pour-over will, so that assets not included in the trust at the time of a person's death are transferred to the trust and distributed accordingly. Not sharing basic crypto information can cost millions. You don't have to tell their heirs you're worth a fortune in Bitcoin because you pass away, but you should make sure they know how to access your crypto after you're gone. How many people have this information? It's a golden era, but I think many people are missing the boat on this one. Bayer worked on an estate where tens of millions of dollars in crypto were lost to their heirs because they didn't know the descendants' private keys, which function as digital passwords to grant access to cryptocurrency funds and prove ownership of blockchain assets. Let's read some more as we focus on this one. Someone should know how to access the assets, whether through written instructions in a safe box, a safe at home, or directions kept with a lawyer, or with one of the various crypto inheritance services that help ensure crypto assets are passed on to your family members, Bayer said. Don't put these private keys or other sensitive information in a will because wills become public through the probate process, he also added. Okay. Many designated fiduciaries can't handle crypto. The person you chose to handle your other assets may not be the right person to deal with the crypto portion of your asset. Not everyone understands crypto, the associated volatility, or how to transact with digital currency, meaning lots of money can inadvertently be lost. The recent volatility in the price of Bitcoin is a reminder that if you name someone who needs weeks to get up to speed on how to transact with Bitcoin, the financial losses could be meaningful, Bayer said. Uncle Bob may be a great person, but he may have more challenges transacting with an asset class he's totally not familiar with, he added. This is really important. I wonder how many people are going to miss the boat on this one. Please do tap the like button and consider subscribing as we bring you this news on a Sunday evening. Sometimes even institutional trustees might not be able to take on the responsibility for crypto. Owns that a client passed away with $500,000 in Bitcoin and Ether. The institutional trustee who oversaw the client's account refused to take on the responsibility for the crypto, and a special trustee was named. Luckily, the client had a nephew who took on the role, but finding a suitable replacement can often be costly from a time and money perspective, Owens said. Failure to plan for crypto estate taxes. With the massive explosion in the values around cryptocurrency, many people have large crypto holdings which could be subject to significant taxes. Whether that's income taxes or estate taxes, and failure to plan could be detrimental to their families, said Jonathan Forster, shareholder at law firm Weinstock Mannion. There could, for example, be estate taxes due depending on the size of the estate. The federal estate tax exemption for 2025 is $13.99 million per individual. Some states also have state level estate tax. Knowing the impact crypto ownership might have on your estate is an important consideration while you are alive. Forster has clients whose crypto holdings are worth more than 50 million. They wanted an efficient way to make gifts for the benefit of their children to get some money out of their estate. They created a limited liability corporation, transferred the crypto into the LLC and gifted an interest in the LLC to a revocable trust for the benefit of minor children with an independent trustee, Forrester said. Many crypto investors fail to keep track of cost basis, which can be problematic for many reasons, including if you're considering gifting digital assets during your lifetime. If you want to gift the assets while you're alive, you need to have the basis so the recipient can properly account for the crypto if it's eventually sold, Bayer said. It can be onerous to keep track of basis, but it's important, he said. So there we go. Just a little look at what you should be preparing with your crypto going forward. Let me just open up the chart. We are just, I lean forward, by the way, to use my face to open the phone. But what we have now is, let me go back to this position here. We have the markets just opening. Let's see how we're opening up at the moment. If we look into the futures has just opened and we're up 0.02. So the markets are going to open up and they're starting to pick up a little bit. How is crypto opening up this evening? Let's have a little look. Bitcoin is pretty much flat. Ethereum is down again. XRP is down again. Not having a good run. Anyway, we're getting ready for the open. This is my portfolio. As you can see on the year-to-date overall, let me just go to year-to-date. You can see I'm up 39.8%. Not too shabby, I think you'll agree. Not too bad at all. So there we go. I hope this was of help to you to make you consider these things. I've done a poll here. 52% said they feel ready with 128 votes. This is our community pages. 128 votes has now risen to 133 votes. 51% say yes, 27% no, and 22% don't know. So hopefully you might consider finding out about this and getting ready. There's my X and Instagram if you want to vote on the poll there. We also have a poll. I'll share that with you on the screen. Let's see if it's actually any different. If we scroll down here, have you taken care of it? 73%. I'm so not surprised it is much more out of whack on X. Well, what do I mean by that is on our community pages, real investors, more honest, haven't done so. On X, everyone's done it. 73% are on it. I don't think so at all. This is where we have all the idiots that will tell you tomorrow Bitcoin will be $1 million, or somebody will say it'll be zero, and everybody's always exaggerating everything. That's why we run both polls. Our Lucas Archie, which is what we call our community pages, are a lot more reliable. But however, I use this because I always gauge the difference, and it's always much more aggressive swings one way or the other on X. So it gives me an idea of how people are not only thinking, but are actually behaving as well. All right, so there we go. Right, the next event, or the next big event, I should say, is this on Wednesday. Me and Sensei are both going live at the same time. You'll have the FOMC report, the official stream with me, and Sensei will be giving his interpretation of it as well. You can get two different angles from a chart perspective with Sensei, and with me, the fundamentals and what the rates mean. So two different ways you can watch this on Wednesday. This is a big event. All right, that's it from me. I'll go to comments and questions very, very quickly. In the chat, have we got any questions? From Sensei, here he is. Sensei says, we do welcome everyone on this channel, though whether you like him or not, as long as you are respectful. Absolutely right. Keep it nice. Whenever we talk about crypto, it opens a whole can of worms and we get a lot of silly people. Do I have anything worth mentioning? I think we're okay there. I think we're okay. I'm going to end this stream. I hope that was of use to you. I'm now going... do you know what? I will do some comments and questions. We've got a few, so I will open a few. 007, reporting for duty. Second, RB smashed it. We got Yolanda here. Hit the like button. If you do a super chat, it will read it out on the screen. If you subscribe right now, it'll show it on the screen. If you become a member, it will welcome you to our audience of 76 countries. There is the link. If you want Alpha Spread Seeking Alpha, there it is. If you want our newsletter to follow the shows, you want it for the FOMC report, if there ever was a time, there is the newsletter. We're also giving away $2,000 in prize money as well. We do it all the time. Look below in the description of the video and it'll all be there for you. Let's read a little bit more. Martin, I'm getting so smashed this year. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You are one that promoted this in the beginning of your channel. You are part of the hype. What a load of nonsense. What a load of nonsense. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not even in crypto. I don't benefit from it going up and down. I turn down 30, 40, 50 grand offers every day in the crypto space to sponsor things. I don't take any money from anyone. How the hell can you hype up what you don't own if no one pays you anything in the first place? Utter nonsense. You don't know what you're talking about. Go and watch something else. He's not selling, says Travis. I think the show starts in 50 minutes. Thanks, Martin, for doing this. You're very welcome, Sandra John. XRP dump again. Yes, it could go down below $1. Are you bullish on Ethereum? Yes, I am, but the price action is scary. I don't believe it's the right place for me at the moment. I will share with you. I'll share with you what I'm doing on the open, so you can be prepared for this. This is my portfolio. If you haven't tuned in before, I've gone from $5,000 to $285,350. This is my position. I don't lose. You see my trades and wins here. I'm doing pretty well. No shorts, no options, nothing. I'm very, very happy. I've started to buy back the S&P. I protected myself before the what did we have the other day? What was it? The jobs report. Was it the jobs report? I can't remember now. Inflation report. Can't even remember. Anyway, I took myself out of the market to protect my money. Remember, you make more money by protecting your money and buying when you know stuff rather than guessing and remaining in. You need to understand what the markets are doing. So I took my money out. I've started to buy back the S&P. I've got a small position in the S&P. I've bought back now with just a small position of $76,000. I'm just nudging my way back in again there at the moment. It's 31% of my portfolio. I've left a good chunk of my money in SGov, earning me 4%, 60% in my treasury bills to protect my money because I'm expecting bonds to go up and the S&P to crash. Coca-Cola, I've moved into Coca-Cola, $17,000, just nudging my way back in there now for the dividends, but also for the element of protecting my portfolio. On the bell tonight, if Coca-Cola is down, I'll buy some more. I will sell treasury bills and I'll buy the S&P if it's down. But I want to make sure I have plenty of liquidity prepared for Wednesday. You won't want to miss it. You have two shows you can watch. The official mainstream and then Sensei will be doing focusing on the chart of how to trade it. Two different styles of show on Wednesday. You can watch both. Many people have both screens running and they can see on different devices. You can do that, whatever you want to do. Hey, Martin, it's been a while. How are you? Yes, welcome to the show. Yo, says Ninja Cowboy. I've been at home about 3 months not working because of an injury. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. So glad that I have both kind of trusts, said Yolanda. Okay. We're going to ignore this Jake Claver nonsense. I don't know what the hell people keep banging on about this guy for. No idea why. Mods block. Yeah. Let's just stop talking about this. Yeah, we get. It just shows you the scam nonsense. Yeah, whatever. Pay no attention to it. I have my girlfriend and brother listed as beneficiaries on my Robinhood account. Wonderful. Very good idea. I would think that's enough, right? Not really. It's not a will. It just means they have access to it, that Robinhood will have access to it. They won't be locked out. They'll have some kind of communication with Robinhood. That's what it really comes down to. A will oversee that anyway. All right. We got lots of nonsense here. Just get past all of this. I don't really want to waste my time with nonsense. I haven't got time for that. We're investors here. I'm with Sensei. He's horrible. Yes. I think we all know what we're talking about here. Let's move on. I haven't got my time. Do you know what? I'm just going to switch to members only. I haven't got time. I wasn't going to read the comments, but I would like to focus on members, not silly idiots that have got nothing better to do and make themselves feel important. So I'm going to go over to members only. I haven't got time for it. We're making money here. We're not sitting here for the Jake Claver bloody nonsense club. All right. If anybody wants to, if anyone has a comment you want to add to the show I've just put out, please give me your thoughts now very quickly. Please repeat it, drop it in, and I'll read your comment out and answer your question. But we're not here to waste time with nonsense. David Hensley, thank you so much indeed for posting the links for the giveaway. That's really great. Crypto Prince, thank you, Martin. Yeah, and nobody wants it, do they? Investors are just not interested in hearing about basic nonsense. So anyway, thank you. You're very, very welcome. Anybody else? I'll give you 30 seconds. If you have a comment or question, you can leave it on the screen right now. Vaz, I'm glad Vaz has popped in because we do have a big event with Vaz on Wednesday, of course. He's on the ground. He's invited you to attend with him, should you wish to do so. But at the same time, or just before actually, we are on the FOMC report. It'll just overlap slightly. You will want to check that out Wednesday. Big day for EVTOLs. And our man on the ground is there. We promised you in 2025-26, season 5, our man would be on the ground. Well, we're starting off the way we wish to continue. There is Vaz. Vaz is here. I'm waiting for the drop. Yes, I don't believe in waiting for the drop. I believe in being proactive. It's why I bought back in the S&P. I was happy with the inflation numbers. That's what I was trying to remember, the inflation numbers. However, I've kept a lot of money in treasury bills, SGov, earning me a guaranteed 4%. I've also moved into the into Coca-Cola because it was being sold off because of the uncertainty, because people were taking money out of Coca-Cola to buy tech as it rebounded. So I did that. So I'm very happy to do that. But I want to start nudging in both. If the S&P falls, I'll buy more. Coca-Cola falls, I'll buy more. But I want to keep my powder dry for a much bigger crash. I also want to be ready to be able to trade in and out aggressively on Wednesday. All right, that's it from me. Excited. We're all excited for you. Google Eyes. Martin, was it you or Sensei? No, we haven't got Jake Claver on the show. Can we stop talking about this, please? If we're going to have this constant Jake Claver all the time, I'm just going to put the block word in the keyword. So if you keep saying it, I'll just keep blocking it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's obviously not good because people just keep scamming and spamming and nothing productive and helpful. It's just wasting everybody's time. We are family and we're not going anywhere. You are our ride or die, says Sandra. Hello, hope you're okay. Yes, do you predict greater than a 0.25? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, by the way, Brian Bynum, I think we'll do it. The Brian Bynum is here. What am I talking about? Keep watching. The Brian Bynum is here. Mr. Oh, yes. A couple of days ago, you may remember my Hayes machine broke and I had to buy a new one. It was $290. It makes a difference to the music show on a Friday night, of course. And I told everybody that we had no Hayes on the music show, and Brian Bynum did a $200 super chat and said, would you name the Hayes machine after me? Well, the red light's on. There it is. That's the red light. That means that Hayes machine is turned on. It's called the Brian Bynum. It's on. And in a few seconds, you'll see it pumping fresh, clean Hayes out in the studio. All right. So, no, I don't. I predict a 0.25 or nothing. More nothing, actually, than 0.25. But definitely not a hike. And definitely not a 0.5. How low can Coca-Cola realistically go? How low can it go? It could go to about 68, 67, I think. But we've got the World Cup coming up. They're a main sponsor. We've also got Christmas. Holidays are coming. We've got the new taste coming out of Coca-Cola. And we've got ever-increasing profits and sugar prices coming down. So it's a good business. I want to own it. Very, very good business. But uncertainty, it protects your portfolio, but also those dividends are going up as well. I'm in it, but I'm wanting to buy more. Kavana says, Zachzite, thank you for that. We'll join the S&P. Oh, thank you for that. What do you think if I give my sons the code to get my crypto wallet? Of course, that's fine. Give them the code, but your will is still important for your estate so they don't pay taxes more than necessary. So it's no point it's like giving your kids your PIN code to your credit card so they can take money out of the bank. That's not really a will. I mean, that doesn't really help the situation. It means they can access your money, but it doesn't mean it still means they're going to get taxed. The S&P futures is going up. This is nice. The markets are going to open up a little bit. This is good. So I'm glad to be in. We'll keep our eye on crypto as well, because that's what the show's all about today. Sandra, what troll? And what do they say? Thanks, Martyn, Naughty Flowers. You're very, very welcome. Hayes machine. Yes, Brian Bynum. Give it a few more seconds. We'll have some Hayes. The Brian Bynum is here. For a fresh entry, would you wait until Wednesday? No, I'm always in the market. I'm always active in the market. I don't wait and hope. I'm always rebalancing. So if you're looking for uncertainty, then you're looking for a defensive play that's oversold and undervalued, or as much as possible. I like Coca-Cola. I also like SGov to protect my portfolio, treasury bills, while I'm waiting for moves. So I'm always earning 4%. I'm protecting my money for any major crash, but I'm also in the S&P because of the growth element, and I want that. The Hayes machine is named Brian Bynum. It is. Let's put it on full power. It'll be here in a few seconds. If it doesn't work, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? Nice. So, a noise. I missed the Friday. Yes, the Friday music. It was great. Vaz, we did miss you, of course. Excellent. I have not watched it yet. Need to catch up. All right. I've got through all the comments and questions. I will go back now to general public and give everybody the chance to comment again. But please keep it respectful. Please keep it on par. We don't want any bloody nonsense. All right. Do we have any Hayes in the air? It's just starting to come. This is the Brian Bynum. There we go. It's just coming in now. So we'll do a little bit of that. Here we go. Are we getting in? I've not done this before like this. Let me take that off there. Here we go. The Brian Bynum is back. There you go. That looks better. It's all working, Brian. We're all rocking and rolling, mate. There we go. Fantastic. We are back in business. Thank you, Brian, for all your support there. I cannot believe it. On Friday night, we announced that the Hayes machine had broken, and Brian says, no worries. I shall give you $200 for some songs, and he did, and we ended up. It's just been received this morning. It's just being pumped out now. Take a couple more moments, and we'll be there. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Make sure that you do. Excuse me. Make sure that you tune in for the big event. This is the big event happening, of course, on Wednesday. We have two versions for you. Sensei focusing on the charts. I shall be focusing on the fundamentals. Be a different style of show. Let me change to white. There you go. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Thank you, Brian. It's the first time I've run it for more than a minute. I tested it earlier, but there you go. I still love the studio. Looks amazing. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you, guys. Yes, it's a great place to be in. I do enjoy being in the studio. Let's bring this back. There you go. I need to create a few new scenes for season 5 as well. Oh, look at that. I got my spots moving as well now. I didn't know I could do that. All right. There we go. We're starting to fill up now. Pretty cool. There you go. So thank you, Brian. It's the Brian. We called it the Brian Bynum. Thank you to Brian for doing that. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. All right, let's go back to here. And let's bring it back in. Thank you, Brian. We good? Yes, we're all set. That's it. So I'm out of here. Thank you very much for all your support. I hope this was of help. Smoke on the water. Yes, indeed. Haze is good. Yeah, it's not a smoke machine. It's a haze machine. I love seeing the studio grow and seeing it look better and better. Thank you very much. Yes, if you tune in tomorrow, there's a lot more cameras that aren't turned on a Sunday night. Thank you, Martyn. Friday was great. It was a wonderful night, and thank you so much. Won't Coca-Cola crash, though, with the carry trade or no? Yes, it will. If we get a crash for the carry trade, which is what I'm kind of expecting, if we get a crash with the carry trade, a number of things will happen. Crypto will go down 80%. The S&P could go down 40%. Coca-Cola will go somewhere in the region of sort of 14 to 15%. So a lot less than the S&P 500. So you just keep laddering on the way down, but no one can time the bottom. And then if you overbuy on the way back up again, you can sell the higher lots. That's what I'll be doing and rebalancing my portfolio. That's why I'm always in the market and always buying and just repositioning using my lots to adjust. All right, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. I'm out of here. There you go. This is the big event on Wednesday. I hope you'll tune in for this event. It'll take you right there now. Live FOMC report. You can go and vote on the poll on X and on the community pages, but that's it. Have a wonderful evening. If you've not had a chance yet to go into the Friday show on the music channel, if you missed it, there it is with no haze though. Didn't look as good. Anyway, there you go. Go and check that out. And also, you might like to go and check out Sensei's show. He's just done the Electrum show, the game show. And what was it? Did Casey win in the end? Did Casey win? I tell you what, if she won, that's great because Casey's going to be presenting her own show shortly. I'm speaking with Casey tomorrow after the opening bell, and we're at the final stages of bringing Casey on the show. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed that. Have a great night. Thank you, Martyn. Thank you so much indeed. Susan won. Susan Swatford. Susan, right at the last moment, Susan won. Was Casey number 2? I was watching for a while and I thought Casey was winning till the end. All right, okay. That's it from me. It's a pretty good defensive stock. It's probably the best defensive stock. But it's not about defensive, though. It's still a good value, even though it's expensive. Got to compare it to everything else. I like it as a value. When it sells off, I like to buy it. That's it. All right. Thank you very much indeed. I will see you back in the morning. That's it from me. Thank you so much indeed. Shall we roll the credits? Let's get out of here. Just do a few things, shall we? Should we roll the credits? Let's roll the credits. Let's do this. You ready? Let's see if this works. Doobie. Shoopy-dooby, welcome to the stars of the show. And the stars of the show today, they were. Here we go. What? It's been really quiet. No new subscribers, no new members, no super chats, nothing to say. Oh well. It's quiet. It's a quiet Sunday night, so there's no point playing that. And there's no point doing day trader of the day, of course, because the markets haven't opened really, unless you're trading the options. So that's it from me. All right, folks, I'll see you back in the morning. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Brian Bynum, for the haze machine. Studio is looking smart again. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much indeed. And that's it. We're out of here. Get ready for the FOMC report. The markets will open properly in 1 hour and 20 minutes. If Coca-Cola is down by 0.5%, I'll be buying more. If the S&P is down by 0.5%, I'll be buying more. And it won't, by the way. I expect it to be up, but we'll be getting ready. Oh, a star guest. Welcome to the show. Let me end this.
At Josh Monroe 4,520 donated $2 through a super chat. Super chat.
Thank you very much indeed. Unfortunately, you didn't put a comment that could read it out, but it just shows it works now. And now if I roll the credits, should I roll the credits again? I probably should, right? You want to be in the credits. Roll the credits again. Here we go. The stars of the show. You might appear this time. Thanks for your support. There you go. Josh Monroe, super chat. He made it on the credit list. Thanks ever so much. All right, we're out of here. Thank you ever so much indeed. I will see you back in the morning. Have a wonderful one. Oh, hang on a minute. We got another one. Special guest entered the stage.
At David Hensley 3009 donated $2 through a super chat. Thanks, Martin. Smiley face emoji.
You're very, very welcome. Oh, hang on a minute. We got a bit of a game here. Do I need to go and grab some whiskey to do some shots on a Sunday night? I wasn't expecting this. Hang on a minute. I think we might have another one. I might have to go and grab the special guest on the stage. Who do we have this time?
At Brian_Bynum donated $2.01 through a super chat.
Are we going to roll the credits again? I think we've got to roll the credits again. All right, we're going to do it again. All right, here we go. Roll the credits. Stars of the show. We've got super chats now from Josh Monroe, David Hensley, and...
I can't believe this.
I can't believe it. A new member.
At Terraros 4804 has become a member. Light bulbs for everyone.
Light bulbs for everyone. Oh man, that'd be great. When I replace parts of the studio, I could send parts to you. We should do like an auction for charity. Who wants to buy the broken haze machine as a souvenir, and then the money can go to charity? That'd be interesting. So Josh Monroe, David Hensley, and Brian Bynum. All right, there you go. Okay, are we done? I think we're done. Thank you very much indeed. We're out of here. I believe it. Brian believes it. All right, I've got to go. The futures is looking interesting. The futures is up 0.05. The market is going to open up. However, crypto is down again. A lot of people are losing favor. You might say, of course, that's the time to buy. I just don't think so. We've got the CEO now of Strategy suggesting they can start selling Bitcoin. It's just not for me. It's just not the right time. People go, it's the perfect time. They're trying to drive it down to buy it back. I don't think it's straightforward as that. I think there are better things out there. Anyway, that's it from me. I'm out of here. This is a lot longer than I thought. I thought I was going to do 15 minutes and be out the door with this presentation. But that's it. Auction. I want to buy the broken haze machine. Auction. I bid 20 for the haze machine. I don't think we can really do that. It'd probably cost like bloody $50 to bloody mail it. And I bid 21. We're not. I tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do. Not the haze machine because it's too heavy. If you want some things out of the studio, I'll just pick something. I'll pick a light out of the studio, or I'll pick something out of the studio. Anyway. We'll think of something, but yeah, I'm not going to send the haze machine. All right. It's too heavy. All right. That's it. That's it from me. We got an auction going on. People want the haze machine. Oh, unbelievable. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you ever so much indeed. You never know, I might change my mind. All right, okay, that's it from me. I'll see you back in the morning. We got a bidding war for the Hayes machine. All right, and you might be able to fix it. It probably just needs a new heater, and you'll have it working. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, all right, that's it from me. Thank you ever so much indeed. Stay right where you are. The link, got to end the poll. End the poll. The poll says 304 votes, 37%. Have you taken care of your crypto assets? 37%. And that the FOMC poll is there. Sorry, the link is there. Go there now and go to the FOMC report, click like, click reminder, leave a comment in the chat. And also there's a little trailer there, which will give you a bit of a flavor about the FOMC report, what you might expect. So go and check that out. It goes there automatically. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a lovely, peaceful evening. I'll see you back right after Sensei's breakfast show with the opening bell big show. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Ta-ra.